So tell me about this literary endeavor.
Pre-novelizations.
Pre-novelizations.
Yeah.
Was it like half
So you got
short stories?
No. You got like movies, right?
Yeah.
You got movies that are like big and popular and everybody loves them.
Oh, and then they
spend
write the
tons of money.
novelization.
Then they write a novelization.
Yeah, okay.
Like, obviously, I don't got money to make these movies. I'm just going to write the novelizations now.
Like of existing movies?
No, of movies that have yet to be made. It's one of the most obvious movies.
Yeah.
And as soon as I tell you this title, you're going to be like, oh, my God, I've been wanting to see
It's got to be coming out like next year.
Okay, I'm shocked they haven't made this movie already.
Again, for the pitch meeting, the title is what?
Secretly gay president thwarts zombie invasion with the help of a wizard and his barely legal smoking hot daughter whose titty falls out at one point.
Oh, hell yeah! It's just like every other Tuesday night. It's Nut Attack, bringing you the best of the worst of the internet. Ever since we started keeping score in 1994. Hello, beautiful people. I'm Brian Brushwood, joined, as always, live from Las Vegas, Ohio. It's none other than Justin Robert Young. What's going on, JRY?
Holy shit, dude. What the fuck is happening in life?
Wait, in my life or in your life or in life in general?
All life.
I went to Google. That's happening. I probably shouldn't have shown that. Oopsie. Or as they're now called, punchline of a joke company.
What?
Wait, have you not heard this?
I haven't heard the joke part. I heard the...
Well, I mean, all I've heard is the chatter that if you want the sensible Tom Merritt version of it, Google Incorporated, the holding company that owns, among other things, Google the search engine, is apparently fed up with explaining this is Google the search engine, not Google the company. The company, we're just going to change the name. It'll be called the Alphabet Company, which, you didn't know that.
Oh.
So is that right, Justin?
Yeah, no. Well, they kept buying a bunch of random stuff like Boston Dynamics and Nest and stuff like that. So now they can have Google be a part of this larger company. And now Sundar Pichai runs Google and Larry and Sergey run Alphabet, the holding company for the many different things that they own.
I mean, that's fine. And, abc.xyz is apparently the site, and it says G is for Google. I mean, that's not dumb, I don't think. Really? Right? Is it dumb?
I mean, it's like the most boring business story ever.
Right. Well, I mean, it's like, it's as though the reaction has been, no, you're saying Pluto ain't a planet? I was raised hearing that Pluto was a planet, and all of a sudden now you're ABC.xyz. Up is down, left is right, black is white, day is night. I don't understand none of this. I'm Texas.
I mean, they didn't call it Thunderdicks. Like, Thunderdicks would have been a fucked up name.
Oh, I guess
it's just...
I wish they did. Thunderdicks was my favorite NASCAR driver. Larry Thunderdicks. You could always hear him coming. See what I did there? Here, look at this. You're driving, and all of a sudden you start hearing him. He starts coming up with the, oh, what's that? Oh, my gosh. I hope that isn't who I think it is. And then he does his trademark. He goes, yeah! Thunderdick clap. I have the clap. My name's Thunderdicks.
Oh, my gosh.
He was historically loose with his fucking, and he got the clap. That's a true story.
I was gonna join in on that and expound on it. Like, I knew that dude, and then I'm like, oh no, not after the whole.
Well, and his signature move was called the double mushroom, because what he would do is he'd pass you once and announce that it's Thunderdick, right? But then, sure enough, you'd be like, okay, I won't have first place, but at least I got second locked up, and then there it is. All of a sudden, there it is again. And you're like, oh, geez, I hope that's anything. Please don't let that be Thunderdicks. And he comes around, and this is where he really gets you. He goes, I have an unidentified STD that caused mushrooms on my dick. Look. And then he whips out his actual dong. And then he goes, I made you look, asshole. And then off he goes.
But
I mean, a lot of people remember him from the famous 30 for 30, Thunderstruck, where it was like, what if I told you that lightning does strike once, but thunder only strikes once?
Well, in fact, let's go ahead and play it. I think we have it over here. takes a special kind of man who's willing to whip out a Thunderdick. It's not.
I remember when I first saw Thunderdick, he came up to me and said, "My dick's made of thunder."
I never saw him. But I could hear him, and I'd go running the other way.
You know, we grow up.
And duck for cover, what I say.
You know, we grow up in elementary school. Some people talk about the Sasquatch coming to take you away at night. Or maybe lizards biting you and giving you the AIDS. Around my part, talked about the legend of Thunderdicks.
Ooh, baby.
I remember one time he walks in and he tells me, "You can count the seconds from when you hear my dick. That's how many miles away it is."
I remember one time we were hanging out having a few beers and Thunderdick said, you want to know when I'm coming? And I thought he was going to make a joke where he was going to clap and count seconds. But instead, he just said, "Because I'm jerking off in front of you."
Oh, God, Brian. I can't even.
I remember Thunderdicks came hard so loud one time, he made my dog shit himself.
Man, I'll tell you what, I've seen a lot of dicks coming. I ain't never seen nothing like Thunderdick.
I don't know, but I know all the girls, we used to say, "You got to run and hide because we're worried about that white lightning."
Hey, do you know what it sounds like when you come? I bet it doesn't sound like thunder because you're not Thunderdicks.
This Thursday, Thunderstruck, ESPN, 7 p.m., 8 p.m. Central.
Holy shit. Look, man, that was a fantastic show. I'm really glad everyone showed up.
Oh no, night attackers through.
Oh, goddamn. Oh, it feels good. It feels good, Justin. Tell me how things could be possibly better.
Holy shit. Well, I'm here in Las Vegas, Ohio. Sin City, as they call it.
Sin City Natty is what they call it because it's in Ohio, right? Sin City Natty?
No, it's because it's Hispanic, which means it's without a city.
I thought you were
They
totally
don't have
going to get all
one. They used to, and
racist
then they
here.
got rid of it.
Again,
I don't know what happened.
that's a lifestyle choice. We don't want to generalize unfairly. They don't want to be tied down to having a city. They're looking for a city up above.
Oh, no.
Let me drop some V's on you. So you're in Las Vegas. Did you do a show or you have a show?
I got a thing tomorrow. I got here today.
Oh, that's great.
And so we're ready to roll. But I'm here, and because I'm in Las Vegas, I have brought Diamond Club's own bookmaker, Mitsula, live in studio here.
Oh, Mitsula, the old schooler, the Mike Ruler. You want a trip? He'll bring it to you, dude. So do you want to just go ahead and set up our game? You want to take a brief moment and thank our patrons?
Well, here, how about this? Let's get warmed up a little bit, and then we will let everybody know that we are playing a game of roulette. We have odds. Mitsula has collaborated with us to do odds here. It's going to be a fun time. Brian, we were trying to think of something that's a constant, and we came up with something interesting.
Okay. What you want to hold off? Or you want to dive in on this?
No, that was me. I mean, we're setting it up. We're going to tease it. No,
got
we'll
it.
Bullshit around a little bit. Then we'll go to the Patreon, and then we'll set it.
All right, real quick. Let's two things. In the pre-show, we talked about the pup date. We talked about getting a puppy. We're not getting a puppy yet, but we think we might have found someone else who is getting a puppy that will rent us puppies, so we could just put our hands all over it and then take it for walks, which will be awesome. Where is your head at in Stress Alert Jury 2015 edition? Because last time you and I kind of checked in on everything, you had Nerdtacular coming up. You had it's like you called me in a broken panic, not so much a panic, but just as a broken man, saying like, "Hey, for the record, just full disclosure, I'm giving everyone 70% from now on. I'm not even going to do the things I promised you previously I'll do. I'll turn in 70% to everyone. But don't worry, everyone's got this deal." Are you feeling better now that you've knocked out some of the big ones? The Kickstarter campaign has launched. You crossed over $50,000. You look like you're on track to do over $100,000. How is your vacation going? Is it as relaxing as you'd hoped?
No.
Oh, my goodness.
What's going on?
It's not. It's also not a vacation. I mean, like, I don't know. I'm doing a bunch of stuff, and I told myself last, like, Nerdtacular weekend, got a bunch of stuff happening. We have our first, the one of two major conventions that we got to do this summer that we always do, Nerdtacular, launching the Kickstarter, doing the one-man show. And I'm like, well, this is the peak. As soon as we get over the peak, then we're rocking and rolling.
Sure.
Turns out, lie. Lie to myself, lie to America.
Dude, that's the thing. And I guess I felt the same way. I thought last year, and obviously you have a number of projects that are all coming together at the exact same time. And let's face it, in your lifetime, there's not going to be many deals bigger than getting married. and for you to be still ramping up to that, I remember when we were shooting the TV show and I was out in LA. Can I tell you something? I actually felt recently a little bit nostalgic, where I was like, oh, remember when I was panicked and scared all the time and I couldn't feel my fingers? Those were some fun days. But I told myself the same thing. Like, once I'm done, I can finally let go and everything will be stress free. But instead was the crippling depression from everything being over, and for me feel like there was no point for me, since I had done all the projects that I ever wanted to do in my life, I might as well eat a bullet. You're not dealing with that or anything, are you?
Apparently, I have it to look forward to, though. So we can write that in the diary.
Oh
Sorry,
my
was that too much? That was oversharing.
That was
No. Well, okay. So
the
why is it
definition
that
of
things are
oversharing.
not getting better?
Oh, no, it's just that it's not that they're not getting better. I just lied to myself and said things would get less stressful after I launched a Kickstarter campaign and as I got closer to the wedding. And it's like, yeah, Nerdtacular's done. The one-man show went about as good as I could hope it could. So I'm happy about that. But now it's like, great. Now I have a Kickstarter. I'm closer to the wedding. I got a plan for Dragon Con. And now that I've done a viable one-man show, now I'm like, okay, well, what do I do? Like, now I got to book myself at other places. I got to think about what I want to do with this thing now that I've proven that I can do it. So it's like, it's not quite the relief that I lied to myself and said that it would be. But, I don't know. I don't think that I do well without stress. So this is all a good thing, he said, coping.
Yeah, but you're on the high end of the stress meter. But I guess you also don't have a choice.
Who is it? You know who else was? A young lad named Abraham Thunderdicks.
Oh, you better watch out. All you slave owners. He's coming for you.
Hit the music. Hit the music. Hit the music.
Okay, here we go. He's coming.
Hi.
Your sharecropping operation.
This isn't just about textiles, is it?
Oh, you can claim that this division is really about so many economic issues, but at the end of the day, he doesn't like that you own people, and he's coming on you.
This shit's on fire, and so's Atlanta.
All right. Okay, well, so what's the
Abraham Thunderdicks.
So what's the end
A
point?
movie that will probably have made more money than the Fantastic Four.
Oh, jeez. Oh, dude, can we talk about that? Josh Trank just pressing a button. The like, hey, what's something that absolutely nobody does in Hollywood? Oh, yeah, break kayfabe and say that this wasn't a fun project. I'm not proud of the results. And this is the horrific Hollywood compromise machine. Boop, 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 click. Is he in trouble now?
For those of you who don't know, so Fantastic Four is a movie. Apparently, like before it came out, there were all these rumors that he had like a mental breakdown on set, and that the studio had to like come in and do reshoots. There's a lot of rumors that maybe he got a raw deal, that the studio came in and gave him a bunch of notes and stuff like that. So
specifically, what I remember reading was the assertion that the entire third act was completely reshot. That if you watch it going in knowing that the third act was completely rewritten and plastered on by Hollywood, you see all the actors talking through gritted teeth, and it just makes no sense in comparison to the rest of the vibe.
Well, and apparently also the Sue Storm has a wig in all the reshoots, and you can tell very obviously which is her with a wig and which is her without, because they don't even put like something that looks like her hair. They just put like a big mop on her head.
Oh no! Wait, didn't they do the same thing with Obi-Wan Kenobi in one of the prequels? Like he's got a very obvious taped-on beard.
Well, beards happen a lot, because beards don't grow overnight, and I guess neither does like haircuts you can make look kind of a certain sort of way, and there's easier ways that you can do it, but like, yeah. So anyway, it's a total shit show, but the studio and him and Josh Trank go through all this effort. They do a big press tour for Fantastic Four, and everybody is walking out hand in hand saying like, you want to know what? We love each other. All those stories, man, bunch of Thunderdick tales, fucking like, a bunch of bullshit. I don't fucking know what the hell's going on. You're lying, everybody. And then the movie comes out, it bombs, everyone hates it.
Real quick, the chat room is insisting that it go like this. You hear that? Hold on, and then maybe we'll throw this, and then we give it. You got to do the actual thunderclap. Sorry, go ahead.
So Josh Trank comes out and says, "Oh, by the way, I made a good movie. Sucks y'all won't see it. Trank out."
And by out, I mean out of the Hollywood system, because my guess is the money men don't like it when I do this. Wubba-lubba-dub-dub.
So yeah, he totally takes a shit on their entire narrative that they were all happy people and everything's great. Which, I mean, I don't know how much more damage you could have done if the studio already hated him, but yeah, so he just basically set fire to their entire narrative.
And what was
that was a wrap.
interesting is that at the point that he released it, there was sort of a question like, how do we interpret this? And there's like a schism. Half the folks were like, yeah, this is a guy who's getting chewed up by the Hollywood machine, and we need to say, let's have a moment and pour one out for the fact that there might have been a great movie in here that got killed by Hollywood. And then the other half of the people were like, see, this dude is a whiny crybaby melting down motherfucker, and we knew it from the beginning.
Well, then there's also this. All right, Fantastic Four. What do you think of not in movies, right? But just like in
one
the
of my favorite
best of Fantastic Four. Well, what do you think are the good elements of Fantastic Four?
The good elements of Fantastic Four are
the idea.
Yes. Oh, dude, absolutely.
Yeah,
What I love is novel ways that they use their powers to complement each other. One of my favorite moments in the comic book was one comic book ends with their spaceship blowing up. Like a laser comes out of space, blows up. They're clearly dead. They're in space. What are they going to do? Next episode gets started. Sue Storm has created a force field in the shape of a spaceship. Human Torch is blasting out the back to provide propulsion, and they are now going on with their mission.
Wait.
What?
Can I give you
Then
an
they get passed up.
No. I think it sounds like this. Just flapping in the breeze.
All right, for those of you who missed in the pre-show, we definitely watched video.
Go to Patreon and watch it. All right, we're not going to explain what's that joke.
Okay, good. But at any rate, yeah, you get novel combinations of powers, and in fact, we saw a lot of that in the Pixar movie, The Incredibles, done very, very well. Yeah. You can't tell me that you can't
borrow a lot from Fantastic Four, The Incredibles.
Oh,
right?
Absolutely. I mean, 3 out of 4, right? It's like you just had a fast guy instead of the Human Torch, and it was pretty much identical, right? But so don't tell me you can't make that work in a movie way and take us along for the ride, because they already did it with The Incredibles, and they're going to do it again with The Incredibles 2.
So what you're explaining is teamwork.
Yep.
High, fantastical, beyond belief action.
Yep.
Insane settings.
Yep.
Because they're rich and they can go anywhere.
Speaking
and probably I'm going to say in what you said, comedy, right? Because there is a kind of larger than life sort of comedic element.
I am
right?
going to say one extra thing. If I had a wish, as long as we're wishing for the perfect Fantastic Four movie, I would throw in there, I want it to be set in the middle of the Cold War in the 1950s. I want it to be I want it to be a period piece. But whatever, that's me.
Why?
Oh, dude, that would be
so Josh Trank's movie, the one that he made that he said everyone would have loved,
right,
was apparently a quiet character study where the Fantastic Four were dealing with their mutations as freaks in a Cronenberg-esque body horror movie. And so the studio looked at that and they were like, what the fuck is happening? No. We have to reshoot all of this. Get a wig.
Yeah, I don't blame him.
So it's like who's to blame? You, the viewer, for even going to see it at all.
Yeah, and for even listening to us talk about it. You're all a part of this. We've seen the enemy, and it's you personally at home is the problem. But not the only way to make things right is to purchase a indulgence by heading over to patreon.com/nightattack.
So I'm going to say this. One of the benefits of being a patron is that you get the pre-show and after show before anybody. The episodes always go up when they're going to go up. However, the pre-show and after show go up early for patrons. So if you've listened to this and you're like, I want to know what everybody was laughing so hard about that's a joke that we made during the pre-show, or Bonnie made during the pre-show, and you can get it by becoming a patron right now.
Heck yes, dude. Patreon.com/nightattack. You guys have changed our lives so much for the better. I mean, it's I went back. Oh, speaking of which, for this, I gave a talk at the Google today, the Alphabet Network, as we were talking about, and part of it, I wanted to kind of tell various stories, and it's interesting how everything kind of goes in waves. One of the recurring themes throughout my life has been finding a safe place to be bad in a new art so that I could later become good. And when I first started with the stage performance, it was street performing because it didn't matter. I could do it as much as I wanted. If the worst people could do is hurl insults and walk away, but, or I guess also stab me. But then things got better and better and more polished over time. And then likewise, when it came to learning how to live stream and do spontaneous, improvisational comedy and so on, we had the BB Live show. And running across that, it is amazing to see what everything has grown out of that BB Live show. And as I told you on the phone, just picking a random ass episode 3, like, I guess really I think the first time you joined us for BB Live show at all.
Oh, yeah.
One of the first things you made a big deal about was how you don't play video games, and I should probably never ask you about video games again. And probably if we go on to become comedy partners for the next almost decade, by the time I'm 40, I should not expect that suddenly overnight you will have started playing video games. And yeah, so there's that.
Well, I mean, I'll tell you what, and I remember it was BB Live show episode 1. You had a great time, and you called me, and you're like, because we had struck up a friendship from the iTrick stuff.
Sure.
And you were like, Justin, doing this thing called BB Live show. I had a really great time. I would love to have you on one day. To which I heard, Justin, I would like to forge a decade-long comedy partnership, and you should never leave my life. And I'm like, okay, sure, yeah, I'm in. And that's what's happened. But yeah, no, go ahead and check it. Check out the BB Live show. Check out patreon.com/nightattack, which is of course the outgrowth and what made this BB Live show thing like actually exist. It's made us take it seriously, including if you are a horse boy for the Patreon. This Sunday night might be a little late, but it will be this Sunday night.
Secret recording club. Boy, this is just rubbing it in the face of the 10,000 other people who are like, sorry. We're gonna
hear it.
We're gonna record.
They'll hear it.
You'll hear the best parts.
They'll hear it all. Okay,
the
so
filtered
two
parts.
things. If you are a horse boy, we're gonna do live recording Sunday night. 2. If you are listening to this and you're like, man, I can't wait till next Tuesday, fuck off, because we're going to do this show Monday next week. And the reason why is because I'll be live in Austin, Texas.
Oh,
Yeah.
really?
Yeah, I forgot to tell you. Justin's going to be here next
And we
Monday.
is he just here just on Monday?
Well, you have the show.
Sunday and Monday.
Yeah,
Oh,
so
okay,
we'll
great.
record something Sunday night for the album, and then Monday night after your show, you'll be able to join us, right? Justin?
Oh, yes. Oh, I thought you were looking at. You're not looking at me.
No,
in the camera.
okay. What's funny? Yeah, no, I actually am looking at you, but on another monitor. And look, everything's going
yeah.
great.
'Cause
Don't worry about
That
it.
looks like you're looking at
Well,
Bonnie. when
look,
you
I'm
look
driving
up.
real fast, and I'm gonna win this race. There's no way. Uh-oh.
You know what? Oh,
Hit
hide!
the music. Hit the music.
Oh,
Hit the music.
shit. Here we
Gotta
go.
watch out for that white lightning.
He looks at me and says, "It moves faster than light."
Thunderdicks coming! I'm going.
I gotta tell you, this reminds
Available
me.
on ESPN, the ESPN Watch Now app, and iTunes.
I gotta tell you, this reminds me of that magical time when you had Justin Robert Young over, and y'all did the live streaming for the first time, and I'm like, "Shut up! We're all trying to sleep."
Wait, when was that?
Oh, that wasn't even. No. That wasn't even
there wasn't
live
live
stream.
streaming.
Oh, no.
Oh, no,
are,
that
are you,
was
are you talking
before
about
that.
in Florida?
Yeah.
Oh,
in
dude, no,
Florida.
that was just us. Like, look, Justin and I have always done the show together.
Yes,
Just sometimes
exactly.
there's an audience. Like,
In fact, I'll tell you what. Here's the deal.
Sometimes it's a
Okay,
9-month
so here's
baby
a
trying
fun
to
little
sleep.
story about the origin of Brian and I. A good newspaper or magazine article has a lead and a nut graph. Both those things tell the entire roadmap of the story in one succinct thing. Everything you need to know that has happened in our career happened in that one night when either of us knew anything was going to come about it.
Right.
We watched viral videos.
yes.
We got too drunk. We probably said some shit that we shouldn't have said. I pissed off people in my life by not showing up when I was supposed to because I was way late hanging out with Brian.
You may have ended a relationship that night, but also.
And that shit was ending already.
Okay, all right.
I was not upset that I was not saving a relationship, I guess.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
And Brian showed me a picture of himself in a magazine, and I was like a little fat.
Which magazine? Oh my god!
Oh, well played, sir. Hey, man. Well, I'll tell you what. I'll bet you that I'll literally bet you, since you're in Las Vegas, I realize that this is sort of like when an airplane is going to Las Vegas. For some reason, they decide to flaunt interstate laws and say, whatever, we're going to Vegas, so let's gamble on the plane. Do they still do that nowadays, or have they ended all that?
No.
Wait,
what?
You never experienced this? Bonnie,
No.
on our flight. Okay, so I turned 21, and my parents surprised me with a flight out to Las Vegas.
I thought you were going to say last week. I just turned 21.
Yes. And why do you sound so sad about that? You're like, oh, those days are so far behind.
I don't know. This is
But so we're gonna go out and we're gonna see Penn and Teller and so on. But on the flight, they're all like, "Hey, we're all going to whatever. So everyone pull out $1 and write your name on it, and we'll throw it in a bag, shake it up, and remove one." Which I thought was fascinating. It's like, well, I guess that
Has never happened.
That kind of
on
makes
any
sense.
flight I've been on to Vegas.
Yeah, no, that definitely happened on an American Airlines flight 20-something years ago. So it may, or 19 years ago, if I do my math correctly.
Fuck you, Mad Men. You haven't lived like Brian Brushwood.
So my guess is they probably don't let you do that right now. But I love the idea that it's sort of like international waters. They're like, fuck you, it's our airspace. Who wants meth? Welcome to Meth Airlines. Just make sure you flush it out before we land.
Yeah. Don't get too fucked up. We got to talk to the cops when we land.
oh jeez.
So
All right, we're in Vegas.
Yeah.
Brian, I'm ready to gamble.
Okay, so here's the deal. We're going to play for real stakes. We're going to play with fake money, but real consequences. We're going to gamble in this game. The loser has to do what?
We're going to give $100. Do we want to make it 100? I already said 100.
It's got to be
We're
100.
going to give $100.
It's got to be 100. So now this, by the way, will probably make many of you regret being a patron, which we hope that is not the case. But the loser between us has to write a real check for a real $100, and we have to give it to somebody who does not deserve it. So we need to figure out.
The new Alphabet company. We're going to give it to Alphabet.
Oh my God, we're going to write a check to Google and send them $100?
Yes.
We heard you're struggling with your new with your
Okay, all right. So the loser has to, or the winner gets to help dictate the letter that goes with it, but it has to be a real.
Oh, people are saying the loser has to write $100 campaign contribution to Donald Trump.
Let me tell you, that is a loser thing because now you're going to get on this list.
Oh,
this
dude,
mailing list for the rest of your life.
You will never.
People
escape.
seem into it. All right, the loser of this game will give $100 to Donald Trump's presidential campaign.
No, but that means the game is giving $100 to Donald Trump. I'd rather we give it to Google.
No.
Damn it.
Brian,
All right, fuck
somebody's got to have that on their fucking conscience, and it's going to be either me or you.
All right, fine,
Oh, that's
fine.
dirty.
God, yeah, that's the worst thing ever.
Isn't there somebody who's less deserving?
All right, Brian, if I win, I'll give it to Donald Trump. If you win, you have to give it to Jeb Bush. Which might be more offensive to you.
Yeah,
at least you don't have the novelty.
Do you know what? Jeb Bush will be in the race 2 months from now, and Donald Trump will not.
Also doesn't need it. Also, I'm listening to a book about the Bush dynasty.
Yeah.
Like from the 1900s. Or from 1900 rather.
Oh my gosh.
Not like 97. But yeah, no. It turns out kind of a nice family. They're actually decent people.
Yeah.
That's what they all say.
Anyhow, no. I know for you can laugh it up with your friends that you had to give a thing to Donald Trump, but you've hemmed and hawed on it, and now you have a worse fate. You have to go to when you go to the cool libertarian clubs and you're all high-fiving your libertarian friends, you have to say,
Stakes are too
I
high.
gave an unironic campaign contribution to Jeb Bush.
The stakes are too high. I don't know that I could do this, Justin.
I don't know. I think
I need
Brian's dad will disown him.
no.
Yeah,
Dad will
not
finally
fair.
accept me with open arms.
Does Herman
yeah.
Cain have a nonprofit? If Herman Cain has a nonprofit,
Okay,
we'll
yes,
give it to
I
him.
will. I will do the shit out of that. I will do that. Look, okay, so it'll be
wait,
Herman
wait.
Cain. I'll give it to Herman Cain.
What about R.L. Stein for some blunts?
R.L.
Just
Stein.
write on it for
okay,
some blunts.
Can I write? Can I write a check to
Oh,
R.L. Stein?
no. By the way, no. If there is no Herman Cain nonprofit, you're giving it to Jeb Bush, and I'm giving it to Donald Trump.
You say Jeb Bush, I say R.L. Stein, and hopefully it won't matter because hopefully I'll win.
No, Brian. This is what we call drama.
dear.
Drama requires stakes.
Okay, fine.
Stakes need to be real.
Dude. Okay, fine. I really hope Herman Cain has a nonprofit.
Somebody go ahead and crawl the alphabet if you want to find whether or not Herman Cain has a nonprofit. We'll figure it out. Okay, here is the game. And Brian, you should have an advantage.
I would hope so, but I don't know that that's true because my guess is that your shortened heuristic for this is probably better than my actual knowing that. Wow.
We're going to play roulette, okay? Roulette requires that you bet a certain card for which I have right here, and we will read off. And the bet is that in each round, we are going to search a random Scam School episode, and these will all be determined in the cold open alone, meaning from the beginning of the episode to the end of you talking, which includes the ad or the first billboard.
Sure. Okay. So when it says spike or no, what happens in the case that you don't actually see Brian's face in there? I assume you will, right? I
So
guess.
here's no action. So here's what you have to bet on. In fact, you want to know what? Fuck me. I'm playing the game. I don't get to say what the rules are.
Okay.
Let's bring in our official Las Vegas bookmaker, Chris Minton Mitsula. What are the rules, sir?
Ladies and gentlemen, Mitsula, walk us through it. By the way, fantastic job on Smoke Monster at Nerdtacular. That was
Thank you.
amazing.
It was a lot of fun.
All right,
So
walk
there
us
are
through this.
4 points possible every round.
Okay.
It's an either or, so there's going to be an A or B for each of 4 points. You're going to guess before the video which one of the two it's going to be for each one. Justin's going to guess as well. I'm going to keep score, so there's 4 points per video. There's 4 options. The first option is, will there be spiky-haired Brian or non-spiky-haired Brian? So will
Fair
you have
enough.
the old spikes, or will you have a hat or normal hair or whatever else? The second one is, For the majority of the video, are you walking around or are you standing still?
Now, the majority of the video, you mean we have to watch the entire video to know?
No, the cold open.
Just the cold
Just the open.
The cold open. Okay, everything's
Yeah,
just...
are you leaning against a post or are you walking around? Or
This
something
is
like
the
that?
Scam School cold open that we're going to
Yes.
do. And this is, I was just going to use the random number generator at random.org. Does that sound good?
That works.
Okay. All right. Well,
Then the third option is it shot during the daytime or nighttime?
oh, geez. Okay.
And then the fourth option is the sponsor a web service or an other? So is it like GoDaddy or domain.com, or is it some other thing like Audible or something like that?
Okay, so let me throw this out to the chat room. If we use the random number generator, I assume we should also use the episode numbers per DCTVpedia.com, right? Does that make sense?
Sounds legit.
TVpedia.com. Which I assume we should be able
Mitsula
to...
will keep a running score throughout all of it, so we each get to bet on each 4, right? And then let's say, because now we have real stakes, 5 cold opens will determine our final score, and that's it.
Okay. All right. All
Dude,
right.
Jeb Bush is licking his lips right now. He's like,
please don't say that. Please
I could
don't
use that
say
$100.
that. Neshcom nailed it there. List of Scam School episodes. Crap. I am super interested. Here's a list of the Scam School episodes. We go from 1 all the way up to 420. Wow. 420 YOLO swag. Oh, I'm so crazy excited about this. All right, so how do we begin? What's the opening round? Do we vote on all of them or one of them or what?
We each bet on all of them each time.
Okay, and we get 1 point per unit, correct?
1 point per. Mitsula is doing the counting.
Okay, so let's go through the list. The first one, this will be a randomly selected Scam School episode. I will say it is spiky hair. I will say I am walking or standing. I will say it is at night. And I will say it will be a web, at least one of them will be a web hosting service of some variety. Either, well, that's all I'll say.
All right, we're only going with the first billboard.
Okay. So in the event, there's multiple sponsors. Got it. And oh wait, walking
gonna go
or
with-
standing. Oh shoot, then I will say crap. I'll say standing. I'll say I'm standing.
All right, so one more time because the internet's kind of breaking up here.
Sure.
Give me your 4 bets.
Spiky, standing, night, and yes to web hosting service.
I'm going to say no spikes, walking, day, and web hosting.
All right, I am headed over to random.org. I am setting the minimum at 1, the maximum at 420 YOLO swag. We're going to generate an episode number. And we got 93, which I feel like is a pretty good thing for me. I'm going to go down to episode 93, not 393. Crap. I don't know. I'm going to keep on scrolling down to 93. Again, can you remind me of what your picks were?
No spikes, walking, day, and web hosting.
Okay, and I said spikes, standing, night, and web hosting. And we're going to look at the cold open right now.
This week you'll read their mind, no matter how drunk they are.
Okay. Oh!
I can't believe
Dude!
it. Oh my god.
All right, we gotta get a determination on whether that was day or night. It was spiked. I was standing, but I was in the studio at Revision 3, I believe. Let me double check this.
It looks dark.
So that's a no action.
Okay, so that's dropped. Yeah, no, that's definitely the Revision 3
This
studio.
week you'll read their mind, no matter how drunk they are.
Okay, so what's the breakdown on that?
Spikes and standing. So that's 2 point. We didn't get a bumper, so we'll give that a.
Well, here we
action
can
either.
see here. There'll be a sponsor here. Hold on.
Scam School is brought to you by the
Damn
National
it!
Campaign Against Drunk Driving. Who wants to spend the holidays in jail? And by Game.
By the way, worst tagline ever.
All right, yeah, but we had the same on that. Brian, you are up 2.
I'm feeling good. I'm feeling good. You hear that, Jeb Bush? All right. What do you want to do for the next one? I'll let you go first.
All right. I'm going to go with spikes. I'm going to go with walking. I'm going to go with day. And I'm going to go with web hoster.
I'm going to go no spikes, walking, day, and web hosting. You ready? We go to our friends over at random.org.
Hey, Brian, what was that last one? It got jumbled.
Web hosting. Yes, web hosting. All right. We're going to generate. 3, 2, 1. Episode 285 is the winner. I'm so nervous. Screw you, Jeb Bush.
Hair is the only difference between the two of us. There's only opportunity to make up 1 point.
Okay. 285 is a... Wow. Man. Okay, here we go. This is late. I feel pretty good. Okay.
Dennis Rogers is stronger than you, but can you defeat him in a puzzle challenge? It doesn't matter, because he'll kick your ass.
Whew. All right, let's see the advertiser.
This episode of Scam School brought to you by Lumosity.
What?
Welcome to the show.
Okay. All right. Okay, so that was
Whoa.
standing and no spikes, right?
Yeah, I'm really surprised.
So wait. Sorry, what was that? Was that spikes or no?
That was no spikes, and that was standing, and it was not a web hosting service, and it is daytime.
So that was only hair. Only hair was different between the two of us.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh,
So.
day point, and that was Brian too.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, but the only point of difference was spikes or no, and you win.
Yeah, and unfortunately, I'm remembering something about. Oh, dude, I'm so excited that I.
Wait, hold on. Wait. All right, here. So 2 down.
Yep.
Here's the official breakdown from Mitsula.
Brian has 5 points and Jury has 2.
Good. As it should be, sirs. Okay, so what are you going to do this round? You want me to go first? I'll go first.
You go first this round.
I'm going to say yes to spikes. I'm going to say standing, not walking. I'm going to say yes to web hosting. And I will say it will be nighttime.
I'm going to say no spikes. I will say standing, daytime, and not a web hosting.
All right, so I'm going to random.org. We are going to pick something between 1 and 420. Generated 57. I wonder. Well, here, I'll just.
This
scroll.
could be it, Brian. You could make it. No. Sorry, no. You earn a commanding lead.
Well, okay. I mean, I feel real confident. I feel like I'm in first place. I feel like there's virtually nothing that can take me. Oh! Ah! Jeez! It's Thunderdick! Sorry. Okay. We're generating the result on random.org. 74. What did I say?
You said spikes, I think.
Or did I just do it again? I did it twice, didn't I? What was the one that I should be looking for? 57. Yeah, thank you, Neshcom. He's good. He's on point, that one. Okay.
This week we teach you how to make an impossible shot at the pool table.
And
This episode of Scam School brought to you by those twisted savants at Squarespace.
Oh, God damn it.
where are we at? at? Where are we at?
That was Spike Standing Night Web, right? That's a 4-point sweep for Brian.
Yes.
Wow.
So what's my lead at? This is 3 out of 5.
3 out of 5. Brian, you now, this is the score.
Schwood has 9. Jury has 3.
I need to dominate you in these next 2. In fact, I need to have a strong showing right here, or else Donald Trump gets $100.
I love the. Yeah, I love the fact. And you have to tweet out a photo of the check that's actually sent, right? We have to show some kind of public proof on this, right?
Oh yeah, no, I'll put it on this Snapchat.
Okay, so I guess whoever's in the lead should go first, so that the person in the lead can't game the game by just picking what the other person does.
Yeah.
So-
Okay, so you go first.
So I will say this will be no spikes, standing, daytime, yes, web hosting.
I will say spikes, standing, night, and other.
All right, here we go. We are going to generate an episode. Episode 352.
Come
he
on,
said.
Jeb. Come on, Jeb.
352. Let's see that opening. So excited.
Motherfucker.
Oh, wait, hold on. Why are we not? Oh, shit.
This week you bend time with your mind. That's mighty fine.
All right, that's standing. That's no spikes. That's nighttime. Oh, wait, let's see who the sponsor was. I have a feeling I know. I have a good feeling. This episode of Scam School.
Oh,
brought to you by
no!
Aries.
No
Welcome to the
way.
All right,
the
what's
holiday
what's the count, boss? Uh-oh. Are we frozen?
That was a no standing night other. So that's 2 points for Brian and 3 points for Justin. So that brings Brian to 11 and Justin to 6.
Which means, Brian, you win.
Well, let's finish the game. You never know. I mean, let's face it. The game was a little bit rigged from the beginning in that there aren't too many things I'm an expert on, but I would say me, as I appeared in Scam School, is a pretty safe bet that I tend to be pretty good in that department. But
So if I hear you right, Brian, what you're saying is that this is the daily double and all point values doubled?
ah, damn it, yes. I don't want to get put in a jet push. Okay. Shit. Okay. I will go. Spikes. Daytime. Standing. Yes, web hosting.
So I will go no, walking, nighttime. Wait, did you go daytime or nighttime?
I went daytime.
So I go nighttime, and you said web host?
I said web host, yes.
I go other.
Okay. Here we go. Random.org picks episode number 158. Now, let me tell you, honestly, I have no idea whether or not this is the one or not.
Come on, hat. Come on, hat.
The Impossible Knot. I remember this episode, but I still have no memory of okay. All right, ready?
This week they'll look like an idiot because you are going to learn the impossible knot. Seriously? Look at those fish.
All right. And the sponsor is this episode of Scam School brought to you by Squarespace and Netflix, because we needed 2 sponsors back in the day. All right, with the final reveal, Mitsula, where we at?
Justin Robert Young with a score of 8. Brian Bushra with a final score of 17.
Oh, no! Guess who's gonna buy some dinner for Donald Trump? USA! Oh my God! Boiled! Brings a whole new meaning to that
It
bit.
does.
It does. All right, here, Brian. Why don't you go ahead and start Diamond Time? I'm gonna try and restart my stuff so I can get a better connection here.
Yep, you got it, boss. Dude, $100 of real money going to Donald Trump. Hey, Bonnie, do you want to join me for a little bit of Diamond Time?
Sure.
Yo, you ever drop diamond meth? It's like
Oh
crystal
my
meth.
goodness.
Only it's fucking way more hardcore. It's made of carbon atoms. Diamond Time is, of course, when we shout out your projects in the Diamond Club community. If you head on over to diamondclub.reddit.com, then you can submit your project, and the top 3 will be read right here on our jolly little show. First up this week, we have, let's see... Crunchy says, oh, hey, guys, this is Crunchy. I wrote an autobiography of sorts because my life is funny. If I feel the need to make a pseudonym for my pseudonym, just in case, then you know I've done some dumb stuff. This is Crunchy89. The full Code Yellow, cough, episode 23, cough, story is here and so much more. Oh, what was Code Yellow? Can somebody call in to Night Attack Show and remind me?
I remember.
Or wait, what was it? What was Code
like
Yellow?
Peeing.
Was it?
Yeah.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
For extra legal protection, I felt I should change the locations too, except for Dallas. Fuck Dallas. So sorry. I would have loved to throw more Ohio jokes in the mix. 99 cents won't buy you much nowadays, aside from 99 wishes that will never come true from a wishing well, or 99 rides on one of those stupid mechanical horses at Myers. Or it could buy you a few good stories and maybe some laughs. Plus, I make crappy apprentice wages, and my rent is over 100 times what I make an hour, but I have too much pride to just ask for money. You'd be really helping a brother out, especially if you like it, and rate and review it accordingly. To buy it, go to bit.ly/YOLO is chapter 14 or bit.ly/crispy Christ sounds as good as Jury Christ 420. Amazon description: a coming-of-age story from a small-town girl moving to a big city full of quick, witty stories told with a sarcastic and slightly sardonic tone. It covers everything from first love and first job to stolen golf carts and eating Twinkies from buttholes. Well, I'm in. Definitely buying with the one click, and we're in. Second up, we have from W. Scottus 1. He says, hey, everybody. I myself don't have anything to promote, but I would like to once again promote the Alpha Geek Media upgrades. If you listen to the live stream of Night Attack or any other Diamond Club programs on audio only on alphageekradio.com or diamondclub.fm, then you should back the Indiegogo in any way that you can. Every dollar helps. These upgrades are going to keep up with Alpha Geek's new video streaming service, and so streaming can be done more easily, and that is tinyurl.com/alphageekupgrade. I'm going to click on it, and we're going to see how far along they are. I will 100% back this play. Look at this. On the Indiegogo, we've got 8 days left. We're at 2177, just over 57% funded. Keep in mind, that's the backbone not only of this show, but a whole bunch of others. We, of course, use MetaCDN for our stuff, but man, Alpha Geek Radio just killed it at Nerdtacular. I mean, Justin, did that not blow you away?
Well, not only that, but also so many other things. He goes and live streams a lot of the Wootstock stuff. I think he's going to come to Dragon Con and make sure that, my wedding and the Night Attack shows are streamed. He is really a dude who goes out of his way to make sure that stuff is streamed on a level that, we can't replicate internally for us. We don't, we can't afford to set up our own infrastructure. We can barely fucking put together a goddamn show every week, let alone do all the nuts and bolts shit. So he's the best.
All right, so we got one more in Diamond Time, and I'm told I need to play this audio. So we're gonna play this audio. And hey all, it's Aphex. For the past month and a half, I've been translating a Japanese YouTube channel daily to English. The channel is for Kinoshita Yuka, a cute little tiny Japanese girl who records herself eating an ungodly amount of food. Only in the last 2 weeks have we discovered a way to fully embed subtitles in our YouTube videos instead of the old kludgy system of using a pastebin dock in another window with the video running. What? God damn it. Can we pause everything? I'd like to point out that everything I'm saying is a real thing that's happening right now. This is a community that we have fostered and built, that we have given the keys to the kingdom, that dreams can come true. And this particular dream is that we need to translate this video of an adorable Japanese girl eating an insane amount of food.
I don't get it. Like, she could just move to the States and do this all the time.
No, here's the thing. It's not even her who wants our help. It's our team. It's Diamond Club who just wants the help to translate
that's
her stuff.
Not right.
It says here, I thought I'd share it with Diamond Club and a wider audience, so here it is, Diamond Club, her YouTube page, and it's bit.ly.com/WTF Japan Jury Christ 420, all caps, typed in all caps. And I made a Google Doc collecting all of my fully subbed videos here, that's bit.ly/WTF Japan Jury Christ, all caps. Well, I hope you guys enjoy watching this tiny, adorable Japanese girl polish off enough food to feed a family of Wookiees in one sitting. Dreams do come true, Justin.
It was really dope, and then it got really crap again. But let me just say this. I very much appreciate the Jury Christ stuff from the pictures at Nerdtacular, but I feel myself missing YOLO Swag 420.
I definitely agree. And that girl is definitely eating
God.
just a brick. It's a brick of carbohydrates. Looks awesome. I may be semi-erect right now. It has nothing to do with the fact that there's an attractive-looking chick. It has to do with the brick.
Calm down, Thunderdick.
Hey man. Oh, is that? And then one day, Thunderdick met his match. He was out riding around real fast. And then all of a sudden, he's up there running. And then he hears, who's that? Is somebody's going as fast as I am.
Thunderdick, I'm coming for you.
Oh, it's Pussy Flaps. Pussy Flaps. She's beat me. Yeah, all right. In the background, there's a Japanese woman eating a bunch of calories. It's amazing.
Well, I remember when Thunderdick met Pussy Flaps, and they were immediately joined together because they're both sounds.
I'm coming by the sheer proximity of your Pussy Flaps. You want to take a moment and peek? Jesus Christ! What fucking show do we do where this makes sense in any world whatsoever? Let's check out the movie draft.
Welcome to your final movie draft minute for the summer 2015 season, presented by CosmicRadio.tv. I'm your host, Roberto Villegas. And with all movies released, so ends our coverage of the 2015 summer season. Don't worry, we'll be back next season. Till then, let's go check out the scoreboard one last time. Team Frog Pants is in 6th place with $563.2 million. Team DTNS is in 5th place with Fantastic Four bringing in $27.9 million, bringing their total to $571.9 million.
Woo!
Team Night Attack is in 4th place with $575.9 million. Team GFQ is in 3rd place with $589.7 million. Team Amtrekker is in 2nd place with $618.9 million. And in 1st place with a whopping $977.2 million. It's Team Cord Killers. And that is your final movie draft minute for the 2015 summer season. I'm your host, Roberto Vegas, reminding you that win or lose, the ultimate winner is Hollywood. No, seriously, there's like a ton of money. I mean, if you do the actual calculations, we're like in the billions and billions of...
Hey, thanks again to Blender MF and, of course, to Vincent404 in the chat for putting together the movie draft minutes. It always means the world to us. Hey, Justin, how about the fact that once...
go check out CosmicRadio.tv. CosmicRadio.tv. Go check out everything that Vincent404 does. It is great stuff, and he is just a maybe... If we are, by some fucking bizarre accident, patriarchs, of the Diamond Club Empire. He is a fucking an absolute president, governor, elect of this community. Thank you so much to Vincent 404. Everybody go check his shit out.
Absolutely. Hey, man, how about the fact that there was a single movie, Jurassic World, that made more money than any of our slates? I think it's not that we're dumb, but it's just that one movie kind of made more money than all the other ones put together as a single unit. That's insane.
I mean, also, remember when Tom was gonna win? Lol.
Yeah, right. And then he took yeah, dude, that was shocking and amazing. And we do have to. I guess we'll argue it out on what we're gonna do going into the winter draft, because, I mean, there's no doubt that
this is the most exciting winter draft we have ever had.
Yeah. Hey, oh crap, I don't know how to say this, so I won't. Yeah, well, okay. I thought I had both Tim League's and Alamo Drafthouse's Henry's email, but apparently I have old ones for both of those. If anyone knows those emails, give them to me, because I wrote them a letter asking if they wanted to be involved with next year's summer movie draft. And I was thinking, like, I kind of, in my fantasy, it would be amazing to do a live show and have like a ticketed event, get 50 to 100 people showing up, and we could do the draft in front of an audience, and then that could be like officially tied in somehow. I don't know.
That'd be cool.
Right?
I mean, it'd be really, really rad. I think everyone. I mean, Tim League's got a Twitter.
Yeah. Don't harass. Normally, our move is to harass and scream, but
No.
that's not.
I think that
Let's be legit.
we love Tim League. You live around draft houses. I've only had the privilege to be around draft houses a few times. I've gone to rolling road shows that Tim League has put on. I have gone to draft houses, and I've watched as the fucking slowest construction of a draft house ever in fucking history.
That happens to have the exact same address as the Diamond Club in the novel.
I mean, understand this. There was time when I got the job at the Go Game, and I was like, oh man, I bet you the draft house is going to be finished when I move to the Bay Area. And 3.5 years fucking later, I'm getting married to somebody that moved in a year after I got to the fucking Bay Area, and we are where we are. But all that being said, this is going to be great. We would love to have the draft house be a part of it, because this is, I mean, listen, our idea, all we've ever wanted was to have our idea take root. Businesses are being built on the idea of fantasy movie drafting. We don't want fucking any part of that. All we got to do is just keep having our fun little horseshit show. And we would love if we could partner with a big league fucking player, no pun intended, like Tim.
Yes. Man, I think is that everything? It's been an hour.
Brian, it's not. The contender.us/Kickstarter is where you need to go to get my fucking bullshit card game that I invented with John Teasdale, Meg, and Fawn of Guts and Glory. We have all these new. Here's the thing: a lot of y'all have already fucking backed, and that's awesome. So we don't want to have y'all spend any more money. But if you do, we have new tiers available. It's like $10 more than you probably already pledged. You can up it, and you can get new. The 2016 tier is now available, meaning all the shit that people are saying right now is available to you if you pledge at the I think it's the presidential level. Gets you the politically incorrect pack, the 2016 pack, the base pack. It is super fucking awesome. And if you already spent money or you ain't got no funds, don't worry. There is nothing that you need to do to money-wise to support us if you didn't got it or you already spent it. Here's what you do. Go to the Kickstarter page, look at our updates, and you will see the backer pack. We've set up our own political action committee, and the way that you can help us is by creating audio remixes of our Kickstarter video, which we're showing right now. You can do campaign posters. You can take a picture of yourself with cards at a presidential library. And if any of you happen to be volunteering for presidential campaigns right now, if you get a signed card in a picture with a candidate, we'll do 5 cards for that candidate, and you would get our undying gratitude. In real talk, this is the kind of shit that we need when we go to major fucking newspapers and magazines and media outlets to show that this is a groundswell grassroots success. So if you can help us with this, it would be greatly appreciated, because as we move in to the final half of this Kickstarter, this is the kind of shit we need to take it to the next level. Thank you guys so much for donating. Go ahead there right now, thecontender.us/Kickstarter, and watch Brian laugh maniacally to my fiance yelling, because it's a great game. I think you're going to love it. Everyone who's played it has had a great time, and we're just trying to make this game as big and as awesome as possible for you guys.
Dude, I'm so excited. It's funny. Let me speak in code. A friend of mine is doing a crowdfunded launch, and is doing a number of things differently than you did. And this person asked me to, either tweet or support or whatever, and I found myself calling and saying, hey, because I care, I'm going to tell you how everything you're doing is wrong. And because I care, I'm going to tell you how everything Justin did is right. And I just, it was like a 30-minute brain dump. And then this person wrote me the next day and was like, holy crap, I'm still processing all that stuff. That's amazing. And you guys clearly deconstructed the anatomy of a perfect Kickstarter launch going into this.
Well, I mean, here's the thing is there are really boring fucking bullshit business gray realities to making miracles. And we love this game, and we wanted to get into people's hands, and we want to be happy about it. That means getting printing costs covered, making the deck as large as possible so we don't lose our shirts. And the way that you do that is by making a Kickstarter a success. So all we've done is try to honor everybody who's put in money, and not to say that your friend hasn't, but maybe he should.
All right. Holy cow. What an amazing time. Big show. It was a good big show, but now it's over. Everything's over. I feel like we finally came across the finish line.
The show is Monday next week for all live viewers. I will be live in Austin. It is going to be awesome. Fuck Skype. Fuck Ted Skype. Fuck Las Vegas and their internet. I love all of you.
Just begun. Brian Brushwood. Every time you leave, I wanna hurt myself.
See you next Monday.
Fourth lap, motherfuckers!
Object to bees.
Dynafire.
Oh, Justin Robert Young.
Oh shit! Wrong button. let me. There we go. Everything's fine.
Oh, Justin Robert Young. Every time you go, I get so sad that I wanna drink a warm glass of Drano. Night attack, night attack, night attack, night attack, night attack, night attack. I love you.
Diamond Club hopes you have enjoyed this program.